Okay, so while I was playing Yeighdra, I had a little bit of a crash, which means I will have to do the walk up to the tomb all over again. And I'm just thinking of something. Oh, I'm beginning to think I may have missed something on all my other characters. I hope not. Let's go to the swamp ruins.
It's been an age since I've come this far into the swamp. There are some twists and turns before we get to the ruins. There's probably more than lizardlings ahead. So, lead on, I guess.
Okay. Here. I think there's some stuff over here. Maybe not. We'll see. Okay. Ooh, I don't like this mode. Especially not for traveling in. Okay. I think my spell book is still a little bit... Yep. Okay. What's this? Summon familiar. Hey, kitty. Having the kitty out gives me better... Oh, shit. Shoot.
What's up? Let's go!
That was clever. Okay, why did I summon the kitty? Summoning the kitty doesn't really help much in this particular situation. But it's cute!
Bring it to me! Let's go!
And pause. And quick cast. And I apparently do not have... I apparently used the... I apparently used the colors thing while I was playing Bevell for a short period of time.
Let's go!
Oh, wow, he managed a critical hit. Okay. And the gloves of concentration again? Yep. I thought these were random rewards, but apparently not. I don't particularly like the fact that I used the grease on that. I prefer to use the grease on this. So I'm going to rest, which is kind of cheesy, but you can kind of do it. It's hard to actually use your spells to the best effect in a video game like this. Sometimes, well, not really, but compared to pen and paper game, it's easier to conserve spells in a pen and paper game.
I fear my spell has failed.
Oh, that was completely... Boy, he's surrounded. And still kind of kicking ass. Did I just shoot him? Oh, okay, that was not me that damaged him. I'm also not managing to damage much of the beetles, but I'm watching the, I'm watching the thing here. I've hit them a couple times. And still not doing much. Yep. Mostly I miss. And I'm running out of bolts. Okay. I think I'll want to buy a lot of bolts. The crossbow actually makes some use. In the actual game, wizards don't get to use crossbows. Sorcerers do, right off the bat. Wizards would have to get a proficiency with it. Oh, nice. Ooh, nice. Good, I didn't even have to click at all. She went on right to the next guy. Cool. And there's Mally falling on the around behind. Wait for Bevell. I think this is going to level us. Almost certainly. He resisted. Ow! You're focusing on me while the guy with the great sword's behind you, beating on you. About to kill you. Yeah, that works. Wonderful. Wizard. Up. The intelligence. That goes up. 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 Okay. What do I want? Scorching Ray sounds a little bit difficult to use. I need some raw attack though. Let's get that false life.
What's up?
Oh, I forgot to give him skills. Oh well, not that too big of a deal. Okay.
I ask you to follow me now.
Okay. Second level. Yeah. First level. I'm tired. I'm cold. I'm cold. I'm cold. Let's do another color spray. Okay. And this is where it crashed before. I do not want the saving. Okay. Oh, and I'm going to run 7 shots left. I should have bought some bolts from the mage. Okay. Quick cast. Okay.
Eleme Vagrani. Krasestu Bako.
Oh, I forgot to give her mage armor.
Yenpe Yeighdra. Kilkofim Safi.
She's going to get encumbered here really quick. Apparently not as quickly as I thought. So I crashed there last time. Okay. Let's go this way. There's nothing here. Now this is the door that we can't open. I haven't been over here yet, though.
We should turn back. These aren't the ruins that your father wanted us to search. No one's ever been able to get in. Georg says it's been here for generations, and Tarmas says he's heard a story about a wizard who tried to get in once and never returned. Besides, if your father wanted us to go into these ruins, you'd think he'd have told us how to get in.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. I hadn't done that with any of my other characters because I knew you couldn't get in. I know when you get in, you do eventually get into that. But that's something of a spoiler. Though anybody who knows anything about fiction knows that whenever you call attention to something like that, it comes up later in the story. Just like, you know, if you show something like this, and there it is in the background again, that, you know, she'll come up. She'll come up pretty soon. Okay. First things first.
Yenpe Yeighdra.
I should start using
Let's see what you've got.
Krasestu Bako.
Go, 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 run away. I did that. Wow.
I'm weighted down too heavily, I fear.
Eleme Vakrain.
Nice critical hit. Arrows, not bolts, arrows. Yeah, in the actual paper and pencil game for 3.0, wizards are bolts.
I am weighted down.
Limited
too
to
heavily, I fear.
darts for ranged attacks, unless you spend a proficiency slot or something. Where were those bolts? And they're bolts +1. Oh, this is kind of wasting. Oh well.
What's up?
Oh, it's just normal scale now. Okay.
Yes?
Yenpe Yeighdra.
You'd think they could have done the standard incantations with all the different voices so that you don't get that disconnect of the voice being used for the spells being so obviously different from the voice being used for the color text.
Let's go!
Wow, I did 16 damage. Well, I'm using magical arrows, bolts now. And missing. There we go. Ow.
Yenpe Yeighdra. Kilkofim Safi.
Go, wolf, go!
Let's see.
I should use the harvest cup before I use potions. Oh well. Oh dear.
Yenpe Yeighdra. Kilkofim Safi. Assistu Bako.
I did a critical hit? Or 4 damage. Of course.
I am weighted down too heavily, I fear.
What's up? Let's see what you've
Yes, I can accomplish this task.
He's dazed. Is he confused? And now he's on acid. Or acid's on him. So he was dazed. He wasn't confused, but he was acidic. It's a horrible joke. Yes it is. I still have grease and scare. I still have plenty of weapons to use in this next scene, which I strongly suspect I'm going to need.
Yenpei Yeighdra.
I don't have much in the way of charisma. I don't have much in the way of diplomacy. I have some.
Oh, great spirits of the stone tomb, please hear our plea. The other lizardling tribes take our territory. They wage war.
I can't get
And
over his tone of
before we
voice
fight
there.
them for
They
our
wage
ancestral
war.
we ask for your blessings.
There certainly are an awful lot of them. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea.
A warm blood.
Oh, they're all turning around to
Your
look at us.
very presence offends the stone god. And this gives you the right to intrude on our lands. And what do you propose then, warm blood?
I can lie about it, or lawful good.
Your words are like the swamp eel, warm blood. Treacherous and painful.
Wait,
Kill the
what?
intruders.
What?
Sacrifice them to
Other
the
characters
stone
have given the
god.
same exact thing, and Okay, there's a limit to how far I can see, apparently.
Yenpei Yeighdra. Yenpei Yeighdra. Yenpei Yeighdra. Kirkofim Safin.
Okay.
Eleme Vakreni.
Bust him up! Get him! Let's see what you've got!
Oh. Wizard's Arsenal? But I already did that. Okay. Oh.
Yes, I can accomplish this task.
Kilko Fim Safin. Dabra.
Bring it to me!
Coup de grace. Coup de grace.
I am weighted down too heavily, I fear.
Here we go.
We were risking life and limb for that? None of this makes any sense. Dagon can do his own blasted quest from now on. When you're done searching around, let's get out of here.
This gives me plus 10 hit points. I like it. I'm not ready to leave yet because I know we have more people around here. Okay. But wait a minute. 34 hit points. Wow. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Somewhere around here. Huh. Don't they? Oh, there they are.
Krasestu Bakor. Dabra.
Yep. There you go. Down you go. Yeah, 15 damage.
You ready to get out of here yet?
Yes. That should not have. Oh, good. Yay!
You have returned, and you have brought the shard.
That's...
If I did not believe you could handle the task, I would have sent another.
Yeah, well, you weren't out there in the swamp getting attacked by lizard folk.
No, I was here attending the wounded, Bevell. Now find Marion and do the same.
Which explains why they're all scattered about
for the
in
shard.
horrible
Let me
postures.
see it. What I have to say to you is not for Bevell's ears. And after Bevell has his uses, but it is not also his complaining tires me, and will not serve you where you are bound. I need you to go to the city of NwN2. Duncan owns an inn in the docks district of the city, the Sunken Flagon. Now head to the small port town of Yeighdra. The beast that attacked us will leave West Harbor alone once they realize their quarry is full. Say your farewells. Your boots may travel many roads before you return. I let some of the others know you are leaving, but not the why of it. Return.
Okay. Okay, so let's talk to Bevell first. And Tarmas is where he's supposed to be, so this will be relatively painless.
So, your father sent you off to I'm hoping that you'll be back soon enough after you reach the city, but most people who leave West Harbor, just remember, you won't have any harbormen there to protect you if you get into trouble on the road. Hopefully your father's right, and there will be no more attacks once the shard is gone. Still, the village will need every sword arm it has. As a member of the militia, my sworn duty is to defend West Harbor. I can't just turn my back on that.
Good to know the village will be safe.
I'll do my best to keep the place standing for you when you reach... I've got some bandages here, though I hope you won't need to use them. You can also have my share of the loot that we found. You'll need it more than I do. Well, here. You can have what I've got left from my militia pay. Things are probably more expensive out there. Wish I could go with you, but the defense of the village is important too. Good luck. And if you run across the one who killed Amy, stick a blade through his heart for me. She deserves at least that.
I think I'll instead drain his life to nothing.
I am weighted down too heavily, I fear.
I can't make it! It's too far! There we go.
This incursion is the most noteworthy event that's happened here in years. I had high hopes for Amy. She was a rare find in West Harbor. A shame she failed to heed her first lesson. Always listen to Tarmas. You're leaving at a very inconvenient time. You've shown yourself to be the only apprentice with a lick of sense, and now you're off to the gods know where. Go if you must, but mysteries remain here that need to be answered. I didn't need your help, and thought I had made that perfectly clear. The girl died a meaningless death. A needless sacrifice only helps your enemy. Learn this lesson, and you may avoid Amy's fate.
Okay.
Suffice it to say that I find the bustle of city life even less endearing than the mosquitoes here. And here I can work quietly, in exchange for teaching some mud farmer's child a bit of lore every now and again. There's more to it than farming and pig contests. Of that you can be certain. Come back later, then we can talk.
Hey, I'm one of your apprentices.
And that makes you a diamond in the muck. You've learned your letters, and even some of the art. As much as it pains me to lose the only other worthwhile mind in the village to some journey through the swamp, I think a far brighter future lies ahead of you than behind, yes? Just mind the lessons that I've taught you, and perhaps you'll avoid Amy's fate. Do you think it's by choice? Having filthy beggar children tidying my place up with inept hands and clouded minds? I could hire a servant for that, but the village has expectations of a resident wizard, responsibilities that cannot be shirked. So I teach them their letters, so they can write dirty messages in the mud or some such rot, only to watch them throw it all away in a meaningless gesture of loyalty. Stupid girl!
He's upset. He actually liked Amy. I like Tarmas. I wish he was in this story more.
That man says decidedly too much. It's true that part of the reason I came to West Harbor is because of the war that was fought here. You've probably heard it mentioned from time to time. And no doubt you've also heard the same vague accounts I have, assuming you could pry even that from the other villagers. And what would they say? I'm guessing that the harbormen are as much in the dark in this as the Neverwinter archivists are. The battle that was fought here didn't involve heralds and flowery declarations. It involved the wholesale slaughter of two forces, with your village in the middle. The entire village was nearly destroyed, and almost no one who stayed in West Harbor survived the night. You really are a harborman. People here possess the sort of subtlety commonly found in raging barbarian hordes. Ask something else. I have nothing more to say on this matter. And what would they say?
Oh,
The entire village was nearly destroyed. The whole affair is quite mysterious, I'm afraid. Demons were involved, that much is certain. But, curiously enough, there are no clear answers to who fought whom and why. I think part of it is the remoteness of the location, yes? There were few battles in the war, and all of them were fought in the Mare of Dead Men. An evil wizard was behind the whole thing. There were very few Neverwinter troops that actually saw any action, and none of them survived. Of course. In fact, I would prefer it. You're committed to this journey, then. Not helping out your master, Tarmas, eh? Blast it, then. Take this. Can't have my apprentice going into the Mare empty-handed. At the very least, you'll stand a better chance of surviving than Amy did. The fool girl. But your best bet is to convince some young addle-brained local to be your bodyguard. I tell you, not a bad piece of advice for a wizard. Oh, very well. I suppose I could always use more coin.
Okay. Let's get rid of all this cluttered oops, what did he give me? I got a ring.
This incursion is the most noteworthy of... Oh, very...
I got a ring of some kind. Fortitude. Not bad. Wand of Frost. Three charges. I mean, 3 uses. 5 charges per use. Ray of Frost. Too expensive. Okay. Oh, do I already know that? I don't think I do. Okay. Oh, I need yeah. know, I don't know. Gust of wind. Wizard. Sorcerer 2. Spellbook. Gust of wind, do not know. Right. Not high enough level yet. We're at a starling. Talk about Lorne. Tell her you'll find out anything if you'll tell her anything if you hear. Say farewell. I don't want to blame him for hiding with the children. Foster father, you mean? You're leaving us, and I've kept my own counsel on this for years, but you have asked. I think it's reprehensible how he treats you. I sense his soul was gravely wounded many years ago. Sorry you weren't raised in a home where you're treated more as family rather than as a painful reminder. Okay, he can give me blessings, which amounts to nothing. He gives you a cure moderate wounds, and you can ask him about the fields, which you would already know if you listen to him. If you didn't click through the conversation with him and Georg, you already know about the fields.
Dagon is sending you to Neverwinter, eh? I can't say I approve. If it were a militia matter, I wouldn't send you alone. Can you at least tell me why you're going? Your father wouldn't tell me a thing.
I could say I've been looking for any excuse to leave here, and in character for Yeighdra.
I've always thought your ambition was bigger than our village. But now, it won't be easy reaching Neverwinter. I've traveled that way once or twice. It's a dangerous journey, especially for one traveling alone. You might want to ask around the village. If you're going to leave, some folks might be able... You may not have trained under me, but I've always enjoyed your company. Here, take this shield. It's always served me well. And even if you don't use it, you can sell it for some gold. That might do you some good. The road is as wild as a road can get and still be called a road. There's only the one road in the mare, and that leads to us. There's a small inn on the way. Makes most of his trade off adventurers and the like. Galen, you remember him? The merchant?
I wonder
he
if
says the road is even
Orland
worse
gives
than
you...
before.
Okay, Tarmas gives you
Lizardlings
something
and
if you're the
other
Wizards of
creatures have been
Tarmas.
sighted, and
I'll
in
bet he gives you
large
something if
numbers.
you're militia, which means I'm going to pick militia for my next one. I wonder if Orland gives you something for being the farmer. Okay.
He's about the only merchant that comes our way. Does it once or twice a year, and thank Joaquin he does. We don't have a blacksmith, so he sells us what we can't make ourselves. With the way he loves to stop and chat, I wouldn't be surprised if you caught up with him.
Okay, I'm going to save asking him more extensively for the next character, for the last character. I think I've covered everybody, so it's time to go talk to Daigle.
Have you said your farewells? Take anything you need from our home. Speak with the wizard Tarmas as well. He may have a few odds and ends that he'd be willing to part with. To get to Neverwinter, take the road that borders the Starling Farm out of town. It is the only road through the Mare of Deadmen, so following it will be easy. The road itself has not been patrolled for some time, and few travel it. Move quickly, and you may be able to avoid the many beasts of the Mare. I suspect you will see your share of battle before you reach Neverwinter. Stray from the road, and the danger is even greater. Instead, you will head to the small port town of Highcliff once you are clear of the swamp. From there, you will seek passage on a ship to Neverwinter. There is a ship named the Double Eagle that will await you in Highcliff. Her captain, Flynn by name, is a trusted friend of mine and will ferry you safely to the city. Your trip to Neverwinter will be quicker by water, and my attempted misdirection may allow you to reach Highcliff before the enemy becomes aware of your true route. I have nothing more to say. It's time for you to go, my daughter. Each moment you remain here brings greater risk to the village.
I don't remember if I took everything from the house or not. There's where Amy fell. You can still see a little green glowing dot. It indicates there were remains here. Burned out. These are all, everybody's injured. Whoa. Nobody's taking care of those injured. Well, I guess there are those two women there. Let's see if I've already gotten this. Yep, I already got this. Okay. I couldn't remember that I did that on the paladin or on this character. I should be using the club +1, I know, but the staff makes me feel like, you know, she's walking with the cane. I've already mentioned that. And it doesn't even really look like it, but eh. Get to go past where Amy died again. Tarmas. Jorg. And off to the Weeping Willow Inn. Weeping Willow Inn. Go to the crossroads, look over, see the dwarf and the humans there having their little conversation, and save. And oh,